Erin Andrews is in the news because Elisabeth Hasselbeck was on The View talking about the costumes that she chooses to wear on Dancing with the Stars. She says, in light of what happened as a legal matter, and she's talking about Erin Andrews getting stalked by 2 different men in the same year, as an inexcusable as it was for that horrific guy to go in and try to peep in her hotel room, Hasselbeck said, I mean, in some way, if I'm him, I'm like, man, I could have just waited 12 weeks and seen this a little bit less without the prison time. And of course, she's referring to the outfits that Erin Andrews wears on Dancing with the Stars.
So, a little bitterness.
Absolutely a little bitterness.
For no apparent reason. Her outfits are, I don't think, that skimpy.
No, her outfits aren't skimpy. Here's the thing. They look like they're skimpy because a lot of dancers' costumes, like, they have this nude-colored material, and then they have, like, sparkly stuff all over. So it gives you the illusion that the dancer is nude, but they're really not.
Right. That's why, you know, I don't mind watching the women dance. And that's why I do mind watching the men dance. I'm against sparkly stuff on guys, but that's just me. Okay.
Okay, so here are some of her outfits. The one in the middle is the outfit that she got the most flack for, and it's not even that bad. She's actually covered completely. And like I said, it's like this nude-colored material that's covering her whole body.
Right. She looks great, and Hasselbeck's a hater. It's obvious.
Right.
But she shouldn't have brought the stalker into it. That was obviously a mistake, right? So there's a lot of strike back from Erin Andrews' camp, including her husband, who apparently designed her dresses.
Right.
Okay, so if your husband's... By the way, he's a designer?
I guess.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Anyway, go ahead.
All right. So, of course, Erin Andrews was not happy with these comments, and she said that it was a slap in the face to victims of stalking and sexual predators, which I agree with. She continues to say, the thing that I was most upset about is I felt that she was mocking the situation. As a mother and a woman, I'm disappointed she went there.
Don't it? Okay, obviously Erin Andrews is right. Elisabeth Hasselbeck recognizes this on the next day's program and gives a weepy apology, which is always fun. So let's check that out.
With the dancing and the most improvement.
Speaking of Erin Andrews, who we just saw, you know, we talked about Dancing with the Stars yesterday, and I went home, wasn't feeling that great about it, and I'm sitting there with Grace, my 5-year-old, and she said, Mommy, you know, why do you look so sad? And I said, well, Grace, today, Mommy hurt someone's feelings, and oh gosh, and it's harder when you're explaining it to your kid, but it was a moment that I thought I should explain to her. So yesterday, when we were talking about Erin, even though I was focused on the detestable criminal who's behind bars, thankfully, who's really made her life a living hell and is in jail, I ended up hurting her. And so I told Grace, I said, Grace, Mommy feels really bad because I hurt somebody. So I took out her little devotional that we read, and I read her, you know, Mommy always reads you, reckless words pierce someone's heart like a sword. And I told her, and I promised her that I would use my words more mindfully, like I try to do, to build people up, not break them down. And thankfully, she's 5 and so cute. And she said to me, Mommy, why don't you just call Erin and tell her you're sorry? So thankfully, I listened to her. She's a wise little girl, and I did. So I'm really sorry, and I wanted to offer that publicly, too, even though I did follow that advice. So sorry to get emotional about it. I don't like to hurt somebody, so sorry, Erin.
What about all the years you've turned on me? Where are the tears for me?
Elisabeth Hasselbeck also went on to say... All right, I'm playing. But, you know, it was a cute little trick she used there to make her seem more emotionally appealing by bringing her 5-year-old kid into it.
Of course, yeah.
Oh, I was telling my 5-year-old kid. And then we turned to the devotional. And we talked about how her words can pierce a heart like a sword. And, oh, my God, it just calmed down and said, look, I was being a little raggy, you know, and I shouldn't have gone there. And, you know, just pull a Tim Hardaway. Just give her...
I regret it. I'm sorry. You're saying I'm sorry. That was just my mistake and my bad. I'm sorry.
I love that every time, okay? Just play that and be cool. You don't have to bring your 5-year-old kid into it. And then I was telling her, and then she cried, and I cried, and aren't I a good person? Okay, you apologize. That's all you need to do. You don't have to get carried away. We were going to... You know, I don't agree with Elisabeth Hasselbeck 98% of the time, but I was going to let her go.